What's good with y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are reacting to the worst gamer archetype. You have no idea how long of a while I've been waiting for this day. You have no idea. Nah, I'm joking. But I seen this guy on TikTok and he has like mainly the worst gamer takes. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not trying to diss on him or anything like that. He even says that he's not even trying to diss on him. We trying to help you get to gamer reality. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to help you to try to like be chill and be fine with these story mode games, because these story mode games came out way before these online games did. Fortnite wasn't out in the 80s. Fortnite wasn't out in the 90s. You know what I mean? I mean, if you don't like story mode games, then I don't think you're really I don't really think you're really allowed to give any takes on you playing online games. But hey, he can say whatever he needs to say. But there is gonna be so much people in the comments on your TikTok. I think he's on TikTok. On your TikTok, please don't come to YouTube with that mess. They will cancel you. But on your TikTok, there's gonna be so many comments of them arguing about story mode games are good because they were first. Like, you can't argue that they're trash because like they're literally the first generations of games to come out. Like, online wasn't out then. You need to see that. But I hope y'all do enjoy this video, man. Make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram for more updates if I'm going from YouTube. Tap into that Discord for more feature videos like this. And let's get to this video.
Video disclaimer. I am not harassing a specific group of people in this video. I am merely sharing my opinions. Thank you.
Here are 3 reasons why story mode games are trash, bro.
Hey,
Number one,
I'm sharing my opinions too. You know what I mean? I'm not even I don't diss no one in my video, and I want y'all to think that. Like, I don't diss no one unless it's like a that bad internet drama or unless they're beefing with me.
Is this serious?
Never mind. If they're beefing with me, I guess they're good. But like, I'm not beefing with no one, bro. It's just like, bro, we all have opinions. You know what I mean?
0 replay value on the story
His opinion.
mode game. Once you beat the story mode, then what, bro? You gotta buy a new game or you stuck in the same cycle of playing the same weak-ass story mode over and over again.
Replay the game. Replay the game. What happens if you die in Fortnite and then you need to spectate someone and see how they're playing? What do you do then? You need to play another match of the game. You need to restart the whole battle royale mode. You need to restart. You get in your SCAR gun and all these types of stuff.
Number 2, you're not competing against anybody that's real. You can't sit here and tell me playing against the AI you're considering that competitive game. You ever play somebody?
You know what's funny? Back when Mario was out, we didn't have AI. Can't you believe that? We didn't have advanced AI. We had it near when the PS3 was like coming into place, but Crash and Mario and all those PS2 and Nintendo and Xbox, the first generation of Xbox games didn't have AI in it.
Who was actually good at 2K, somebody who was actually good at Madden, a real compy player, you wouldn't even get a first down. Probably couldn't even score a bucket. Number 3, y'all sit in cutscenes for majority of the time y'all playing the game anyway. You might as well go watch a movie, bro. You sitting in cutscenes, barely even playing the game. Then y'all don't even get to choose y'all gaming path.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. Bro, he looks so young that he's never even heard when story mode games ever came out, or if it was actually the first generation of gaming, bro.
Are locked into one path that you gotta go.
This right here is a ball and gun gamer, a closed-minded individual with a lack of intelligence and imagination. Please do not be this guy. Before we dive into this video, I want to make it clear.
Believe me. I'm never gonna be that guy. I'm never gonna be this guy. I'm never. You're not gonna see me at all being like him. You're not gonna see me at all making videos like him at all, because I'm not that type. I'm not that type that hates on story mode games, because I grew up with story mode games. What the hell is he talking about?
Nothing wrong with playing games that only have balls and guns in them. If that's what you enjoy, then so be it. But it becomes a problem when you have this dismissive nature to the rest of the gaming community and industry. These gamers roam planet Earth saying things like, there's no games to play, while only having 2K, Madden, Fortnite, and COD installed on their PlayStation. This is literally a self-imposed limitation on top of a false generalization. These gamers are aware that there are millions of others of games that they could be playing, but they subject themselves to the same 4 games. And because they do that, it creates this confirmation bias in their head. They'd rather stick to playing the same 4 games to reinforce the idea that gaming is dying inside of their heads instead of trying a new one.
Number 1, 0 replay value on a story mode game. Once you beat the story mode, then what, bro? They gotta buy a new game, or you stuck in the same cycle of playing the same weak-ass story mode over and over again. There's no replay value. Nobody wants to keep playing the same story mode. When you play 2K, when you play Madden, there's hella different options. You got My Team, you got My League, you got Franchise, you got Dynasty, you got Park. There's online game modes.
I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that every year. I don't want to play that. See, people like this, you know, their brain is like an ant, kind of.
Bruh.
I thought my brain was an ant, but I didn't know it was this bad. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was coming to this bad. Like, not just him. There's probably multiple people, online gamers that are addicted to online so much and dedicated to it, that they think that story mode games are useless and trash and wasn't first at all a part of gaming. You need to know your gaming history. He doesn't know his gaming history.
Against real people, not final boss Elden Ring AIs, bro.
His first argument is that there's 0 replay value in story mode games.
Okay, but Elden Ring has an online mode. Oh, okay.
Now, I could give you 100 reasons on why that's not true, but I'm gonna give you 3. Let's say you're playing a game like The Walking Dead Telltale. There are many ways the story can go based on the decisions that you make inside the game, so only playing it once would be limiting your experience. That's where the replay value comes from. Some story mode games won't allow you to visit certain locations or use certain weapons because you didn't meet the requirements on the first playthrough. So when you replay the game, now you can experience those things that you didn't do on your first try, giving it its replay value. And if you're playing a game like a Souls game, you could simply replay the game trying it with a different build or a different strategy. Again, there's more reasons, but I digress. 2K and Madden do give you multiple game modes to play, but his point...
You know what? I think Dark Souls and Elden Ring is kind of better than 2K. Y'all Elden Ring fanboys can come in the comments with that, but like at the same, I think it's like mainly better. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with 2K. It's just that you play it every year and they're making it like stiffer and stiffer. Like they're making it realistic. You know what I mean?
Shifts to story mode games are trash because you can't play against nobody online.
I don't know why Rockstar is working with 2K. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of pissed me off.
There is genuinely no logical bridge between those two statements. Like when I tell you I'm not trying to be rude in this video, bro, it's just these ball and gun gamers have room temperature IQ. To say something like this is just appealing to your own preference. Again, that's not inherently wrong, but when you're arguing something objectively, you can't do it from a subjective bias.
Number 2, you're not competing against anybody that's real. You can't sit here and tell me playing against the AI, you're considering that competitive gamer. If you ever played somebody who was actually good at 2K, somebody who was actually good at Madden, a real compy player, you wouldn't even get a first down. You probably couldn't even score a bucket. Y'all try to compare that to Elden Ring's final boss or Clash, whatever y'all be playing, bro. I don't even care. Them games is trash, bro. It's not competitive. You're not a real gamer if you're sitting there playing against the AI, final boss AIs all day, bro.
This guy is just using arbitrary criteria and completely shifting the goalposts. Because you're going against AI and not real players, the game automatically equals bad. What? Since when did competition against IRL players determine whether a game is good or bad? Again, he's yet to objectively prove why story mode games are bad. He's using—
Bro, he is a bro. This is a type of person that plays Fortnite and 2K and Call of Duty Warzone. 3 games on your playlist. And you can't try a story mode game. You can at least try playing it for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes is real short. Maybe a second. You can't see a cutscene and play through the cutscene for a second.
Final boss.
Because you're going against AI and not real players, the game automatically equals bad. What? Since when did competition against IRL players determine whether a game is good or bad? Again, he's yet to objectively prove why story mode games are bad. He's using this type of reductionism so that anything outside of playing online just equals bad. Bro, story mode games aren't trying to be online experiences. That's like rating Dark Souls based on its esports potential. What are you talking about? And then he makes this point where these people who play story mode games wouldn't be able to get a bucket in 2K or a first down in Madden. Of course they wouldn't. They don't play those games. Like, I bet if someone told him play Cuphead on the
Bro, them games came out way before 2K even was thought about, even exist.
hardest difficulty without getting hit once on your first try, he would see the competitive nature in these story mode games. Because trying to do a challenge like that on Cuphead is way harder than any challenge or a game mode or competition in 2K or Madden. The competition he's looking for in these single player story mode games is competition against yourself. Go talk to a From Software fan. I'll guarantee they give you a challenge.
For 3, y'all sitting cutscenes for majority of the time y'all playing the game anyway. You might as well go watch a movie, bro. You sitting in cutscenes, barely even playing the game.
Probably can't even beat a real gamer tryhard that plays every game for hours and hours and hours. You probably can't even beat you can't even probably beat that player. You can't. Because you know why? Because that's all you play is 2K. And maybe that pro player that doesn't even play 2K can maybe beat you in 2K, but has never played 2K before. That would be so down bad. That would be so down bad for you. And I hope that day comes too.
Y'all don't even get to choose y'all gaming path. Y'all are locked into one path that you gotta go. 2K is hella options. Rainbow Six Siege, hella options. Madden,
Rainbow
hella
Six
options,
Siege.
bro.
Oh my gosh. Get this. Rainbow Six Siege. This really said Rainbow Six Siege. Cause
I'm not gonna sit here and tell me that the games
I'm already in a mode of anger right now. Today, it's getting bad.
The games I spend my time on ain't copy games. One of y'all play me in 2K or play me in Madden for some money. On God, I'm gonna scrape y'all, bro. And I'll hop on y'all games and I'll scrape y'all games too. But nobody, y'all play on monitors, put your headphones on and think you so much better than everybody else because I play on a TV and I play sports games. I'm a sports gamer, bro. I'm sorry. Like for part 2, bro.
Again, this is just ignorance. Yes, we're locked into one path as a whole. That's what a story mode game is. I'm starting to believe this guy doesn't know what the word story actually means. It's literally a narrative account of connected events, bro. It's not that hard to understand. 2K and Madden also don't have hella options. A vast majority of 2K players only play My Career, and a vast majority of Madden players only play MUT. Let's be real. Bro, some of my favorite competitive fighting games of all time, MKX, Fighter Z, and Tekken, bro, and they have way higher competitive ceilings than 2K or Madden.
Alright, I don't know if it's just me, but video games have fallen off. There's only 3 games that people play nowadays.
Video games has fallen off. Don't you think that you're not really researching the games that fell off to you?
NBA 2K, Call of Duty, and Madden. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, we used to play a whole bunch of video games. Some to name a few: Terraria, Minecraft, all of the Super Mario Bros. Games. And it's so crazy to me that it's almost been a year and I still don't have a Nintendo Switch 2. Younger me would beat my ass right now. But in all seriousness, video games are just not as fun to play anymore. Yes, I'm still gonna play video games probably till I die, obviously. But the only game that I play fully every single day is NBA 2K. And I hate that shit. But younger me would play so many games: the Lego games, the Jurassic World games, spin-off games, Toy Story 3 video game. Real ones know. But nowadays,
bro, the younger you can still play those games. Bro, as long as they have a license in the store or in GameStop, you can still play those games.
Playing the big three: gaming, PvP shooters, and sometimes if a goated adventure game drops, like Spider-Man 2, well, that shit was kind of a bust, I'll play that game. But I don't really play video games like I used to. And maybe it's me getting older. But I know the younger demographic, all they play is Roblox. So it's not that many creative games being made right now. And I know with artificial intelligence coming out, that game developers are kind of screwed because of the RAM prices and stuff going on right now. And it's kind of going to be hard to produce video games. And then some of these games are going to be AI generated now. But what happened to fun video games to play?
He's right about that. But that's only on Xbox. Y'all on there. Y'all on there.
When is there going to be another big game that everyone plays that's actually fun and enjoyable? Because right now, video games are kind of boring.
So this second video isn't as bad because this dude genuinely seems open-minded, and he said that he used to play a vast majority of games growing up, but then he concludes by saying that he finds himself playing the same 3 games over and over.
Yeah, he's right on some of the facts that he said in the video, but you don't need to play the same game. You can play the games when you were a kid again and again. You can watch the same show when you were SpongeBob. You can watch the old episodes as an adult. It doesn't matter. 18 or as an adult, grown as man or not, you can still watch that. It doesn't matter.
To attack him like I did the first guy, because I think there's more nuance here. I think the gaming industry has forced some players like him into being one-trick ponies and playing the same games over and over. Like, the gaming industry is no doubt at an all-time low. That we cannot argue. It's just oversaturated with the same video game copies, remakes, remasters, and there's no more original ideas. And this guy's take on Nintendo, in my opinion, serves as justification for that. Like, I think many people can agree with me when I say Nintendo just isn't it anymore. Like, the last console I bought from them was a
Yeah, it really isn't. But I mean, I still have my Switch. I don't have my Switch 2 though. But you can still play all the Mario games on there, all the old Mario games free on there. Even all the Mario Kart games. But yeah, I haven't seen a game. I haven't played a game on there like Mario related like all the way until like Smash Bros, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not the same anymore. It's just that people are not really paying attention to it for real like that. And it's kind of late. It's real late for them to make a, like, the Nintendo Switch that I got they made in 2017 or 2018 or something like that. They could have really made, I know COVID things up and stuff, but they really could have made it. They really could have gone back to the studio and think about like, in like 2022, like, or in like 2021, 2022, like, let's make this Nintendo Switch 2 console. Or maybe they've been like making that and stuff through them years. Who knows, man? Who knows?
3DS XL.
But their games are not really relevant anymore, I would say. Because the only game I remember playing on Nintendo was Smash Bros. And Mario Kart.
I don't even think I bought it. I think my mom bought me it, bro. I was a kid. And then my second favorite console of all time is the Wii. And honestly, in recent years, what has Nintendo done for its fan base and community? Overcharge them, scam them, and underdeliver? But don't you worry, Nintendo. I got a video coming for y'all soon. But seriously though, this guy even says that his younger self would beat him up if he could see the new version of him. I think the gaming industry now is turning old gamers who used to play all this variety of stuff into these mindless gun and ball gamers. And unless you're self-aware like me and you watching this video, you will fall into the mindless loop of playing Shooter Hero, Copy 900, 2K, Madden.
Yeah, I get him, but it's just like, bro, that man was on Call of Duty Black Ops 6, bro. Like, you didn't get a chance to go on Black Ops 3. But yeah, I would say like all these games are falling off. He's making a good quote.
GTA, because those games are the only games that get hyped by these content creators, these streamers, and these companies. Like, these corporate gaming companies have this evil, greedy, systemic approach to gaming, and it's just ruining all of it. I think it's important for gamers like him who used to find themselves playing a large variety of games to go do their research and invest in these niche specific indie companies, because
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. These people like him, bro, like if he's playing the same thing, someone needs to put him on, or he needs to do some research on YouTube. Do some research on YouTube. Go on the PlayStation Store and look, like go to the PS3 game section and find every old game. Go to PS4 section and try to find any game that you never played before, man. Like, I don't know, damn near play Dark Souls or Wukong, bro. Play Ghost of Tsushima. Like all of that. It will make you do some more research. Like, dang. So I really don't have to wait for GTA 6. I can do more research and play all these other games while I'm waiting for GTA 6. I don't really need to wait for GTA 6.
Ones producing these good games in 2026. These big AAA companies, not so much, bro. Don't get caught up in what they're doing. These AAA companies nowadays are scared to push the boundaries. They're scared to offend people. They won't give us a grounded story, and they're just for greed and money. So I want to wrap this video up by saying, nobody's saying that you can't enjoy sports games or shooters. If you like Call of Duty and you like 2K and those are your two favorite games of all time, play them, but don't let them limit your experience in gaming. Don't let Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and 2K26, two of the worst out of their entire franchise, be the
exactly. And don't put it out on the internet, please. Don't. I mean, you can, but just don't put your opinion out on YouTube, because there's a lot of pro gamers on. I see a lot of real gamers on here that be on YouTube and Twitter, and they will not hesitate to disagree with you. They will do more than disagree with you. Some of them.
Reason that you view gaming as dying or dead or boring. You can't sit here and play the same 4 games, ignore the entire industry, then turn around and say gaming is dead or there's nothing else to play. Because that's not a gaming problem. That's a you problem. Because when you actually step outside your bubble, you may find some games that you actually like. I was a victim of this. I only used to play fighting games and sports games, bro. Those were my only games. Then I started playing games like Cuphead. That is one of my favorite games. I platinumed the game, bro. I love that game. But you'll never experience that feeling if you keep trying the same things over and over. And stop treating your preferences as if it's facts. But look, y'all, that's all I got.
Yeah. vid, bro. I just want to make this video just because I knew like this day was gonna come sooner or later. Like, I was thinking about this at least when I was like super little and playing on these like online games, and I was thinking to myself, I was talking to myself, like, what if these guys will get too addicted to these online games that they won't even know what story mode games or what other games to play anymore, or what like story mode games, good story mode games to play. You know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of like sad if you think about it, because a lot of these story mode games came out literally right before 2K did, Call of Duty did. Like, Call of Duty came out in the 2000s, even 2K. Like, we had Mario since the 80s and 90s, my guy. Like, that is old. That's real old. Something like that. But we had gaming, story mode games since for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, it matters like what was first. If online gaming was first, then yeah, I'll give it to you. Online gaming was first, but if story mode games were first, like you gotta treat it as a OG. You gotta treat it as a inspiration for these other online games because they mainly got their inspiration from that. That's why there's bosses on Fortnite, or like that's why there's some NPCs on Marvel Rivals or 2K, because there's like there is like some modes on 2K that you could play the game My Career, or you could play with your friend, or you could play with like a AI. You know what I mean? Like 2K has many options, but it's just like another copy from these games. But I hope y'all enjoy this video, man. If you're new, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Make sure y'all comment below what your favorite part is of this video was. Without further ado, I'm out. I'm gone. Peace.